you still training?
Yeah, we still training. I broke my arm way back in November sometime. I didn't know. I mean, I had 2 tears on my shoulder and stuff like that. I thought me stretching out, I could feel the pain, but I just thought it was like old injuries and stuff.
Yeah.
So I never went and got it checked out. I just thought I could go to my therapist, get some things stretched, some cold needling in.
Right.
Stuff like that. But come to find out my very last one, that's why I went and got the MRI. Like everything was fucked up, and I didn't know because I got a high tolerance and pain.
There's people that say, "Oh, he's cooked." What do you say to those people?
Man, you know, for me, the best is yet to come. I always say that.
So you're still going?
Yeah, we're still going. We still here. You know what I mean? We're just getting things together, man. I'm just handling a lot of things. I had a lot of outside distractions that I had to get rid of. A lot of burden upon me. I took care of a lot of people, man, and it just became to a point where I just couldn't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? I got 7 kids of my own. I can't take care of everybody.
People
you
don't
know
talk about that a lot.
All the time. You know, even the closest ones to me. You know what I mean? I've been betrayed. I've been betrayed for so many people. It's been a domino effect for the last 5 years. And anybody know about betrayal, it's worse than a heartbreak.
Francis Ngannou is saying he wants to run it with you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wonder if that's something that you're taking seriously and what you would think that would look like.
Yeah, I mean, even since I've been off and stuff like that, there's been a lot of offers coming in, a lot of things, different countries and stuff like that. And even with Francis, what's up, brother? I hope everything's going good for you, man. I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know. I can only imagine what it's like to lose a child, man. I never hope to even feel that feeling of it. But I hope life is going beautifully for you, bro. And yeah, that's a conversation. I'm still looking to get in there in the mix and talk about it.
He's a powerful hitter, but like obviously your body of work is crazy. Like, do you even think that that would be a competitive fight, or would you just like run it?
I mean, any fight is competitive. I mean, when you got a man that got 2 hands and 2 feet and got a heart that will to win. I mean, you got competition. You got to fight on your head. So you know what I mean, that's why when you get in the ring, you respect every man that steps in there. Because you just never know what dog he may bring.
It's showtime! As y'all just heard, Deontay Wilder, he's looking to get back into the ring real soon. He didn't even know that he had torn ligaments in his arm. He broke his arm, and if I'm not mistaken, it looked like he broke his arm before the Joseph Parker fight, and in that fight with what his name? What his name is? Big Bang Zilly Zane. Of course, everybody know he lost that fight. 1-2. 1-2. I would love to see him get in the ring with Francis Ngannou, which he just stated, even Anthony Joshua, or Martin Bucoli, or Big Baby Jerry Anderson, which that fight was supposed to happen on that Terrence Crawford and Majimov fight card, but Wilder lost to Big Bang Zilly Zane. But y'all stick around. This is something that we're gonna be talking about. So as y'all just heard, Wilder has been interviewed by TMZ and was asked, is he looking to come back? And he was letting everybody know that, he was nursing an injury that he didn't even know about. He went and got some MRIs done and seen that, he had some torn ligaments. He broke his arm, but he got a high tolerance of pain that he can take. And he went into these fights not even knowing that he broke his arm, which is, man, that is crazy in my honest opinion. And everybody know that, you know, Wilder always break his hand, break his wrist, break his, you know, his forearm, but the whole arm, that is crazy. And his fingers, you might want to say he done broke everything in his hand, which is remarkable that he still, you know, still want to fight, still got love for boxing, which I think he still does. He just gotta, you know, get in a couple more fights, like how he was fighting before he fought, you know, Tyson Fury. He was, you know, always in a fight. You know, he was fighting, you know, 2 or 3 times a year. I think he just need to get his feet back wet, you know, get back into the ring and dust off some of those cobwebs, and get him some cab drivers in there, get him in there with some guys that's gonna push him to the point to where that, you know, he's back looking back like Wilder, and he's able to compete with, you know, these top guys, which he's still a top fighter, because I mean, he's got the equalizer. One punch, that's a good night. You know, that's all it takes. But at the same time, you know, when facing a guy, you know, like how he just fought like somebody like Big Bangsley Zane, you know, I think they're due, even though, you know, I think there need to be another weight class besides, you know, heavyweight. They need to have super heavyweight, where these guys are coming over 260, 70 pounds, you know, like Tyson Fury, Zilly Zane, and the rest of the other guys that's, you know, Big Baby Miller, you know, even though most of the other guys, they big, but I think you need to start at least 250 and up for the super heavyweight. You know, man, them guys is huge. But, you know, not saying that, you know, Wilder shouldn't compete at that weight class. I mean, if you're heavyweight, you're heavyweight. But I would love to see Wilder mix it up with those guys. You know, like I just stated, you know, Francis Ngannou, you know, Anthony Joshua, which that fight was supposed to took place, you know, years ago, when Wilder said he'll wire him $50 million, and Eddie Hearns got in the way of that, and, you know, Anthony Joshua ended up taking his first loss to Andy Ruiz, and then, you know, a couple of years after that, Wilder ended up losing to Tyson Fury, and I would love, and then he, you know, they take more losses and more losses. So, which is, I don't think Anthony Joshua would get in the ring with Wilder, being that after he just took that loss to Daniel Dubois, and Eddie Hearns and Anthony Joshua was, you know, clowning Wilder. Basically, I felt like it was a setup to put him in there with somebody like Zilly Zane, who's been fighting, you know, who's been, you know, just been in the ring, you know, but Wilder haven't been in the ring as much, and he ended up, you know, losing to Joseph Parker. Then he took another loss to Zilly Zane. I just thought it was a setup, but hey, look, karma is a bitch, and things happen. So, but yeah, if Wilder gonna do it, fully commit, you know, I think he should look to get somebody that's gonna, like, I love Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields know how to use the big guys. You know, he know how to make these big guys fight like big guys. And I think that's something that Wilder is missing. Wilder just got a couple mistakes that he can fix. I think, you know, him pulling out with his, you know, which is him going to his left with his hands down. And I think if he can stand there and brace some of the shots, you know, stand within the fire, and you know, and try to counter punch off of these guys when they throw shots at him. I think if he do that and stand his ground like how he used to do when he was with Mark Breland, and I think he'll be okay. But as far as him moving around, that's where most of his legs, they're gonna be gone. And being that he's an older fighter, you know, all that moving, he should have did that, years ago. I just think that you could teach an old dog new tricks, but right now in his career, it's okay to move, but knowing when to move. You don't have to move when it's not necessary. And I think too, if he realize and do that, then he'll be good. But y'all let me know what y'all think about Wilder making those moves and saying that he's gonna come back. All right, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. One love, one life. I'm out. Peace.